Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So, without wasting much time, I would want us to welcome Miss Efe Imire, and she'll be teaching us classified and headline writing. We can do better than that. Please, a round of applause for her. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, fathers and mothers, aunties, uncles, brothers and sisters. Good afternoon, and you are welcome to the final edition of Demystifying the Internet. Wow, this class is very full. I think you should congratulate yourselves. You should congratulate yourselves for making this class. So, okay. I thank God for being here alive today. For those of us that were in last week's or 2 weeks ago seminar, you know why we are thanking God together. And I also thank my mentors and my parents, as Dr. and Mrs. Sonny Obazo Jagbase, for this opportunity to be here to share with us on this platform. Let me tell you why. First, let me tell us that we have only 1 hour from 3:30 to 4:30. And this slide is 26 slides, so I hope I'll be able to cover it before we leave here. Otherwise, you will have to get it via email. What you're about to receive right now is the key that will make everything to work, everything that you are going to be learning during the week. Without this, all the other things that you are learning, it won't work. And I can say that because it is from experience. So, in the very brief minutes that we have together, it's 55 minutes more than we have now, I'd like you to pay very close attention to what you're about to receive. And hold it. Every time I have to come here, I usually pray for that whosoever will be listening, that just as I found my keys when I came here, that you will find your keys. You will not only find it, you will use it, and you will be the one teaching at the next seminar. Amen. Okay. How to generate or how to create classified adverts that generates cash in the bank. Before I go on, maybe you'll be wondering, I know some of us will be wondering, who is this fellow? So I'm going to tell you who I am and why you should be listening to me, especially on this topic. Now, my name is Efe Imire. I'm an information marketing and consulting business coach, travel and study abroad consultant, speaker, and author. Now, for some time now, been practicing home-based, the offline and online internet business. Why? I can go on, okay. So having discovered what works and what doesn't work, I made it a personal mission to help you. And, of course, those coming at the back to own their own successful offline or internet-based business. And I accomplished that mission through an academy. Now, being referred to as the information marketing queen was something first referred to by Dr. Sonny, who is the father of information marketing in Nigeria. And presently, I'm a professional member of Information Marketing Association US and the Secretary General to Association of Information Marketers in Nigeria here. And recently, excuse me, sorry, I forgot to take this while I was standing up. Recently, in fact today, I just picked this up from the publisher. Recently, I just published my recent book. And all these have been accomplished through what you are going to be learning today. So that's why I think you should listen to me in the few minutes that we have together. What is a classified advert? Does anybody have a copy of Success Digest here? Of course you should. Please open to the last 2 or 3 pages, the advert section. If you have it, can I have a copy, please? Thank you. Okay, if you have that of February 15th, if you open to page 20, if you look at the back there, those small boxes, those are what we refer to as classified advert. Now, not many of these adverts, if you call the advertisers, not many of them are making the kind of money they expect to make using classified adverts. So what we are here to discuss is actually how to, what is it that is making the advert not work, and why is it the key to this demystifying the internet business that you've come to learn. Now, a classified advert is a small-sized box of words that promises your target an instant benefit once he or she takes the action specified within the box. Now, if you look at some of the adverts in your present edition, you will find out that some of the things that are supposed to be called classified adverts do not meet this definition. It's a small-sized box of words that promises your target an instant benefit once they take specified actions. Some classified adverts do not push you to take actions. It's important to note that you won't find that definition in any textbook. Neither will you even find it in my recent book, because it's the result of hard work and experience. Types of classified advert. Okay, types of classified advert. We have both offline and online classified ads. We have the paper adverts, which you've seen in Success Digest. You could place it in City People. You could place it in any publication at all. So we have paper adverts. We have them under magazines, national dailies, newsletters. How many of us have seen this Niger Express newsletter? Anybody seen it? What of Quick Link or Q Link? Anybody? You've seen it, okay. So you could place classified adverts in those papers. Any material that is being read by the public, you could place your classified adverts there. And also online, you could place classified adverts. The mistake most people make is that they think classified adverts only has to do with papers. No, it has to do both with offline advertising, which is magazines, national dailies, and also online, which is on the internet, which is what you are learning. And online, you could do it via Google AdWords, banner adverts, and foreign signatures. Now, let's go to sample of banner adverts. I hope I have a copy here. Hello. When I came, I said I have only 1 hour. And we have 26 slides. We have only 1 hour. In fact, right now we have only 45 minutes. Okay. Alright. Online, you could do Google AdWords adverts. I do classified adverts online through Google AdWords. I'm sure that you must have been told that your internet, whatever you are learning right now is a business, isn't it? It's a business and must be taken as a business. So for your business to go forward, you have to tell people about your business. You have to shout on the rooftop about your business. There is a correct way to shout about your business. And for small-scale business owners like us that are just starting, like you and me, the best way to start to shout about your internet business is to use classified adverts. Using classified adverts, there are 2 categories, offline and online. I've shown you what it is by offline. The paper adverts, you could do that in magazines, national dailies, and newsletters. Online, you could do it through Google AdWords. Now, it's not actually, there's no time to begin to show you how to use Google AdWords to advertise. But let me see. Yay. Okay. All right. Okay, so we are in online kind of classified advert. We all agree. Okay, so I'm trying to check. To get here, you type in google.com/AdWords. AdWords is spelled like this. This is AdWords. I've highlighted it. Can you see it? Okay. Alright. So let me try and log into my account. It's a long time I've done that. It's because of harvesters now. You know password harvesters. So that in case you want to harvest it, it will give you a headache first. Okay. Alright. Let me see if I can get a copy of my last. A copy of my last campaign. All you have to do is go to that address, register, but you need to have a Gmail account. Have a Gmail account, then register for Google AdWords on that, and then when you get to any site online, in fact, when you are dealing with the computer and you don't know much about the software or what you are using, the first thing to do is go to help. You go to the help section and read to understand the next steps to take. That will help you better. Even if I preach from now till tomorrow, you still need to go to the help section yourself to sit down and, try to understand what you have been taught. Okay, these are some of the campaigns that I have advertised. Okay, let me go to UK and see if, alright, that campaign has been paused, but I want to show you what it looks like. And you can advertise for any amount online. Okay, this is what my online classified advert looks like. You can see the headline, need a genuine UK visa. Then I went on to tell them the body. Then they have the website. I'm going to show you the components, the 5 important components of a classified advert that will make you money. Without those 5 things, forget your classified advert. In fact, she has to permit me. There was someone, she's in this class now, I'm supposed to be smiling, came to me about 2 weeks ago and said, I ran a classified advert in Success Digest. Not one single response. Can you tell me why? And we looked at it together. That's money. And she even went on to print handbill. I said the response is not encouraging. Can you tell me why? And we sat down and looked at it together. So what you're about to learn is something very important. So that's what it looks like online. I cannot go into details of telling you how to build this yourself. Like I said, go to the help section and read. Once you click on help, there are many topics there that will put you through on how to, create your own online advert. And you can do it for any amount, 5 cents, 2 cents, whatever is your level. You can start with it online. Now we also have what we call banner adverts, still online too. We placed the banner advert on Sec Forum some time ago. The advert is not running right now, but let me show you what it looks like. Let me go to Sec Forum. I hope all of us here have registered on Sec Forum. That's the forum for internet and information marketers in SADC. If you're not there, then you are missing a lot. Sorry? SEC, SECNIG.com. Alright. Sorry? Is SADC giving me commission? That's a big question. Why don't you ask Dr. Sona himself? Most of us come here out of the abundance of what he has taught us. So, we come here out of gratitude. Alright, what you are seeing here is a sample of the banner ad. So anything like this is a classified advert, but an online classified advert. And also forum signatures are classified adverts. Let me try to log in to the forum so that I can show you my signature. This is also a sample of a classified advert. When you log into a forum, when you go into a forum, the first thing you should do after registering is to go to your profile. And in your profile, you can see profile there, so I'm clicking it. In your profile, you advertise your business, especially your website. Advertise it. Okay, so when you click on your profile, it comes to a page like this, and it shows you, this is my signature. To adjust your signature, you go to, on the left-hand side, you click on forum profile information. As you can see there, click on forum profile information, and then write anything about you and your business. So every time you reply to a post, your signature will show up on it. Now let me show you some samples of my post. Write anything you like about your business. That's the classified advert. I'm going to tell you the 5 most important things you should put in your classified advert, and that tells you what to put online. So I'm going to the post now. I'm going to the post now. Alright, this is something that I posted some time ago. In forums, of course, you interact with forums answer questions. So I replied to someone's question, and you can see my signature there. So if the person is interested in what I'm saying, all he has to do is read about me here and click on my website, and this takes you directly to my website. So that's a form of advert online. So whether I'm there or not, my signature is talking to the person, and once the person clicks on the website, it goes there. Alright, so let's go back to our lecture. What is the most valuable function of a classified advert? Now, for some people, they place classified adverts for different reasons. But when you are placing your classified advert, what you should have at the back of your mind is to generate leads. That's the most important value of a classified advert, to generate leads. That's to generate prospects. That's, when you say prospects, you are talking about possible clients that will buy your product and services. So the purpose of designing a classified advert is not to necessarily promote an offer. Oh, I'm selling an ebook, buy my book. No. But within the words that you use to craft your advert should be what an instrument for building your list. Have we heard of list in this class? Okay, so I'm talking sense. Should be to build your list. However, we tried and tested some types of classified adverts as service phones, and I discovered that you can use your classified advert to sell and to build your list at the same time. What we were taught was that it is just easy to build a list, but we now tested and discovered that you can actually use it to build a list and you can use it to sell instantly. And let me show you a copy of what we did. A classified advert that we used in selling. We used it in selling, and we also used it in building a list at the same time. So that's what it looks like. I can send you a copy of that to your mailbox if you want it, and also the class to your mailbox. So you can use your classified advert to sell it instantly and also to build your list at the same time. We've tested it and it has worked for us. Now, the 5 most important components of a cash generating classified advert. If you miss out any of these 5, your classified advert might not work. These are the 5, so we can close the lecture now. Is there something you are not grabbing? Okay, what is it? Sorry, I'm trying to cover 26 slides in 1 hour. Okay. You are the one that owns the hour. Okay, I'm only trying to obey what I've been told. Alright, okay, so where didn't you get in all these slides that we have been teaching now? Okay, since, yes? Be more practical. Okay, I'll be more practical. That's all. Alright, these are the 5 aspects of your classified advert. The attention-grabbing headline, a hot button message, expanded information highway, call to action, and list builder tool. I'm going to explain these 5 in details. Have we finished writing? Okay. Now, let me show you a sample of a classified advert that has what I just mentioned. This is a classified advert we ran in 2009, and it has all the 5 tools that I've just explained. Up here is the attention grabbing headline, and that's a hot button message there. I'll explain it. I'm just showing you. Then that's the expanded information highway there. And then that's the call to action, and then that's the list builder tool. Now, let's go to the headline. Now, I want to focus on the headline. How to craft your headlines. Now, the 3 secrets of cash producing headlines. Number 1, your headline must be attention grabbing. Whosoever you're talking to. Now, as we are so varied in the class, so also is our businesses. Our business can never be the same, even if we are in the same industry. Let me put it that way. We are all in the internet business industry, but the way we run our businesses and our offering, what we are offering to people, is different. So, whatever it is that you are offering to people must, in your headline, you must say it in your headline. And the way you say it must catch the attention of the people that you are trying to get. Now, we run our business, Service Force Resources Limited. Our business is run on one of the packages is travel business. Now, we sell travel information to our clients. And one of the packages is UK Visa. Now, if you look at that advert, can I take this away for a second? I'll bring it back. Huh? Okay. If you look at that advert, you see, we know what our clients need. It is visa. And then we ask the question in our headline, need a visa. Now your own you might decide to graduate from this class and become a website designer. So you could craft your headlines asking them if it is website, need a professional website, or need a professional website designer. Now, let me take you to about, I have a book, is for you, 358 winning offline and online headlines. These are samples of headlines. Do you have what it takes to become a millionaire? Free to write. These are different headlines that catches the attention of the people. Now, in the slides to come, I will show you powerful words that you should always use in your headline. But the 3 things that you need to know about your headline is that number 1, it must be attention grabbing. It must stop people in their tracks. Number 2, it must give the reader a big promise or benefit. You need to promise them whatever it is that you are offering, the biggest part of what you are offering. Sorry? Okay. The biggest part of what you are offering, you need to give it in your headline. Now, what we are offering our people is visa, and we told them visa in the headline. Your own might be website. Your own, please, examples of the businesses you are into. Sorry? Health. What aspect of health? Weight loss. Fine. You could be promising them that they will lose weight in 20 minutes, 30 seconds, how many days, whatever. So you need to give them a big promise. And then number 3, the headline should serve as an advert for your classified advert. The headline is like the headline of a classified advert. If you take it and it stands on its own, should be an advert on its own. If you look at that classified advert now, if you just take need a visa, it stands on its own. People will be looking for where is the next thing, where is the number, where is the website, I need a visa. So your headline should be a mini advert that is actually advertising your classified adverts, because that's what will get them to read your message, the hot button message that you have. So those are the 3 secrets of cash producing headlines. Now, powerful words that you should use in your headlines. The 2 most valuable words you can ever use in the headline are free and new. They are very valuable. You cannot overuse them. You cannot underuse them. But, people are really free right now. When you say free, they say, what is actually behind the free thing you are giving us? So you could use more of new. New is discover. New are words that people want to hear. What's new? What new thing are you showing us? Everybody is into website design, but what is actually new about what you are trying to present? Everybody is into ClickBank, everybody is in PayPal, everybody is into PLR. But what is the new thing? What new angle are you bringing about the business? That's what classified advert is all about. It's supposed to position you as being different from the pack. That's as you are leaving this place, you use classified advert to position your business as different from every other person's business. We could all be in website design business, but what makes you stand out? Now, that's what you are telling your readers in classified adverts. I will advise you to please not try to copy this. Why? Because I will send it to you. Thank you. I'll send it. I'll send it to you so that we can maximize it, and please don't copy it. To be able to send it to you, you need to write down your name if you want it. If you don't want it, no need. Write down your name. Yeah, forget it. We are all in the same business. It's the same list. So, yes, no, we are all in the same business. So if you want it, you write down your name, your email. Please let it be legible, because if we cannot read it, we will not try to. We'll throw it away. In as much as we want to build a list, we will not disturb ourselves. So write down your name, email, and phone number, put it in a piece of paper, we'll collect it later if you want the slide. Other words that work wonders are how to, now, announcing, introducing, it is here, just arrived, amazing, easy, bargain, hurry, the truth about. I'm going to teach you how to merge all these words together and come up with powerful headlines that you don't even, in 60 seconds, you come up with about 50 headlines. I'll show you how you can do that. Now, more on headlines. The main part of your classified advert. Always incorporate your selling promise into your headline. Always incorporate your selling promise into your headline and make that promise as specific and desirable and advantageous to your prospects as you possibly can. Let me show you some other examples of classified adverts that we use. Now, 7 ways to legally download any expensive ebook or software from ClickBank without paying a dime. You and I want to download software. How many of you will be glad to get Camtasia? You know Camtasia? How many of us know Camtasia? How much is it now? You don't know? You got it free. It is $299. Now, many of us, you and I, would like to download it legally, free of charge. True of us. Good. So, we now crafted a headline that helps those of us who want to download it without paying. we came up with a product that shows you how to do that, and we now crafted a headline that promises you that you can download it without paying. So that's what I mean when I come here and say, that's what I mean by this statement, that you need to incorporate your selling promise into your headline. We understand that, right? Okay. All right. So now, and sometimes this might require that you read far and wide. To craft your classified advert, you don't need to read about what people are doing in your industry only. You can read about what people are doing in other industries to be able to craft your own classified adverts. You can take what is working in the car industry and actually bring it into the internet business industry, and you'll find out that it works for you. What you need to do is look at a car classified advert and see how the headline is crafted and see how you can use it, and making sure that you promise specific and desirable results to your prospects in the headline. Okay, so it's time for me to show you how, oh my God, it's in my laptop. Please tell me to bring my laptop. I want to show you what you can use to generate, thank you, a headline without stress, without really disturbing yourself. Is what I use. I use it to generate my headlines, because sometimes you could spend hours trying to craft out the correct headline. So all you need is to have these words. You know the powerful words to use. It will be sent to your mailbox, and also you have the other one, which is the headline idea bank. You're going to have this. You have 358 of it. So all you need to do is read through it and then use any of those words and put it on what I'm about to show you, and you will be able to come up with at least 50 headlines at the same time for classified advert. Let me see. Maybe I can just copy it on the flash drive. Okay. Now I said I was going to show you what I use to generate my headline. I bought it from Yannick Silver. If you're an internet marketer, you should have heard about Yannick Silver. So you can Google his name and buy it. I think I bought it while I was buying a product, everything about $67. You can buy it from him. Headline Creator Pro. So that's what I use to generate my headline. Now it says, question 1, what will your product help the customer to do? Now this is a practical class. You said I should be practical. So let's take a business. If you want to generate a classified advert for your business, please. Just one person. Road safety, okay? Alright, now, so what will your product help the customer to do? The general benefit. To be safe on the road. Is that the best it can do? How to take people to your destination. So your product will, he said, what will your product help the customer to do? Take people to your destination safely. So take you. Don't try as much as possible to be specific in your advert. Talk to the person you're advertising to. So take you to your destination, nation where? Safely. Safely, okay. Question 2, how quickly can you help the customer to accomplish this goal? How quickly can you help the customer to accomplish the goal of getting to their destination quickly? Instantly. At the speed of light. At the speed. So they can drive recklessly and still get there safely. At the speed of light. Question 3. You don't like speed of light. The owner of the business doesn't like speed of light. What do you like? Okay. Question 3. What are the expected results of reaching this goal? Safety. You said it in your first one. So, now if you read it, it says include a specific amount if needed, the type, save, make, lose are shown in yellow. So if you don't have specific, sorry? Okay. Save your car. Question 4. How many steps or tips are you giving to your customers to help them achieve their goal? 10. Alright, so now what this tells you is that these are the questions you need to answer when you are crafting your classified advert. Question 1. What will your product help the customer to do? If you are selling PLR product, what is it going to help them to do? You need to be able to sit down and identify that. Question 2. How quickly can you help the customer to accomplish this goal? Question 3. What are the expected results of reaching this goal? And question 4. How many steps, if you are giving steps or tips, how many of them are you going to give? Now, once you have answered those 4 questions, in fact, you don't even need the software to answer the questions, but the software helps you to save time. Now, once you've answered these 4 questions, what you need to do is go to the step 2 on your left there, and then you say create, you click on create headlines, and you create the headlines. Now, what you have up here are the kinds of headlines. You have command headlines, you have question headlines, you have how-to headlines, you have news headlines, you have reasons why headlines, and you even have testimonial headlines. Now, this is incorporating all the headlines. Now, let us look at the how-to. I like how-to because it is very interesting. How-to headline. How to make your destination safely in less than at the speed of light. That doesn't sound too good. What everybody should know about how to take you to your destination safely. What everybody ought to know about how to take you to your destination safely. The truth about how to take you to your destination safely. There are many of them there. Let's read command headline. Take you to your destination safely in at the speed of light. Doesn't sound too good. Serious about wanting to take you to your destination safely. Here's how to save your life, guaranteed, or your money back. Okay. Alright. So here's another headline. You can save your life with these 10 steps, guaranteed. You can add that. Now let's look at reasons why. Now this, you can add it, you can adjust it. It's not what the software gives you, not that whatever the software gives you, you take. You can adjust it. It just gives you an idea of what you should be looking at. So you can adjust this to say 10 steps to take you to your destination safely at the speed of light. Then testimonial headline. How often do you find yourself saying, I wish I knew how to save your life? Or save your life, it's no accident. At the speed of light, I can show you how to take you to your destination safely. So these are all the headlines that you can craft out using this software. Let's do one more. I like how to make money. That how to make money, man. Let's do it. Make money. What will your product help your customer to do? How to make money? How much of it? To make $1,000. Okay. How quickly can you do it? In 7 days. Question 3. What are the expected results of reaching it or reaching these goals? Tension-free life. Question 10. If you are offering tips, how many of them? You don't even necessarily have to need to offer tips. We can leave that out for this one. And then you click on step 2 and that creates headlines. So these are all the headlines. How to make $1,000 in 7 days. Who else wants to make $1,000 in only 7 days? To people who want to make $1,000 but can't get started, it's a shame for you not to know how to make $1,000 when these people do it so easily. So those are all the headlines that you can. So that is, excuse me. So that is what we do to generate headlines that make people not to sleep until they give us money. Alright. The software, I said you can, I bought it from Yannick Silva, so I can't remember the exact site. Yeah, I was trying to buy instant sales letter or something. I can't remember the exact site. But Yannick is Y-A-N-I-K, Silva as in S-I, as in silver. Yeah, I think that will be fine. Right. Sorry? Y-A-N-I-K. Then silver is S-I-L-V-E-R. But if you want it, you can put down your name at the bookstore. They will help you get it. No, as we ask the bookstore, they'll tell you how to get it. Alright, so those are, that is how to make your the secret. Now we're going to the second one. We finished the first one, outline. The secrets of your hot button message. What must your prospects do to get what your headline promises them? There is a CD at the bookstore, Millionaire Classified Advert. But let me give you detailed explanation, just as is explained in the book there. Now the hot button message. Here I explained it that the hot button message is a benefit-loaded message that touches your client where the shoe pinches. That means it is telling your clients that you have the solution to their problems in the language that they understand. If you are probably a carpenter trying to take your business online, the way you craft the message you craft to your prospects is going to be different from an architect who is trying to take his business online. Actually, the truth is that there is nothing called internet business. The internet is a medium for advertising your business. So you must actually have a service or a product that you are offering before you go to the internet. People wake up, the internet is just an information highway. People have problems. They tell themselves they are stressed. They wake up in the morning and say to themselves, I'm stressed. I'm not stressed. They are stressed. They wake up and tell themselves in the morning, I need to change jobs. Or, they have so many issues. And then the next thing, they sit at their computer and they are looking for solutions to that issue. So what you are doing as an internet business owner is providing solutions to them. So that is your business. The business is the solution that you are providing. So you are telling them that you have what they are looking for. Now the body of your classified ad should include as many benefits as you have space to describe. Benefits are what your customers get when they get your products. When they get your product, what are they getting from you? When they visit your website, what are they getting from you? Now, if you look at our own classified adverts, we have told them in our body what we do for them. The countries, when you come to us, the countries that we offer, what we do, and how we do it. You know, it's a very small space, so you need to be able to describe it, you know, effectively, so that they can come to you. Okay. Now, how to turn an experience into cash in the bank using classified adverts. We all have different experiences. And you can turn those experiences using classified adverts, as we have described here, using classified adverts, crafting headlines, and crafting messages, and the other three aspects that we'll be discussing. But now, let me give you an example of what I did. I had an experience, before I went into the visa industry, I had an experience in which I discovered that it was easy for you to get your visa if you follow the rules. So what I did was that I put down my experience in an ebook, and then I now developed a classified advert and placed the classified advert in the paper. So it's as simple as that. Now we're talking about the expanded information highway, what it is and how to take advantage of it. It is simple. Your information highway is your website, where they get more information about you. That's your website. Now your classified advert cannot tell, is a very small space, so it cannot tell people everything about what you have to offer. So what you are doing with your classified advert is actually getting people to visit your website for more detailed information. Alright, so okay, so that's the information here. Now the call to action, as you can see here, is the text. You tell them to text their message, to text or call you. Now in this book I described the different ways by which you can actually craft your text, your messages to get them to call you or to text you. If you go to page 33, you will find it. But let me open it here for you so you can see it, as if I have it on the flash drive here for you to be able to see it. I don't think so. It's not here. But you can do that. You can tell them, okay, if you want my free ebook, text your mail, GSM, email address to my phone number, or email it to your email address, and then they'll be able to get it. Now your list builder tool, which is the fifth tool, is your phone number or your get response email address. That's your list builder tool. So your phone, where they are able to text you or call you, and then your get response email address. They'll be able to get that to you. Now I have to go, the next speaker is here. But I'm going to mail you this if you want it. If you just submit your email address, we'll mail it to you. If you want to ask me more questions, please, you can just email Ifeanyi at getresponse.com, and I'll be able to answer your questions. So, oops. Okay. Out. Okay. Hold on, please. That's it on the screen there. Please let me apologize. The time was very short, but you'll get it, and I promise you that if you send an email, you definitely get whatever question you ask. I will give you detailed answers to the questions. And in case you want to talk to me, I can get my business card from the lady at the back there, Funke. She will give you a copy of the business card, and I promise I will answer your questions directly because the time was very short. So thank you very much, and I wish you all the best.